Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to Season 4 of Luminous Clan in ClanGen, the Warrior Cats clan generator game. When we left off in the previous episode, it was a very bittersweet moment for us because we had a litter of 3 kittens born to us. A litter of brown kittens, well mainly brown. 2 of the kittens were brown. One was I think ginger and cream color? But regardless, a ginger and white cat. So yeah. Beautiful kittens, lovely kittens, 3 kittens with the prophetic bloodline that hopefully is going to be passed on as the clan from here on continues to grow. But that came at the cost of their mother's life. So Pale Shade died in that birth. So her mate, Hyphen, is grieving. But not only that, we were slammed with the death of Stone Speck, one of our oldest cats in the clan. She was a beloved aunt to many of the clan members, and pretty much the entire clan has collapsed. So we don't have enough food. Everyone is grieving. No one has been able to go out on patrols, and I'm very worried that the 3 little kittens that were given to us are also going to die, but this time from starvation. So there is that. The good thing we can look forward to is them becoming 1 moon old and opening up their eyes, and we'll get to see them a little bit better. I'm especially excited about the heterochromia eyes on our girl, the youngest girl that was born, I think Ashen Kit, who, she gets that heterochromia from the warmongering great-grandfather, Godzilla. So it's the first time that gene of his has popped up in the family, so I cannot wait to see that. But let's go ahead, guys. Oh wait, before we go to the leader's den, I just really quickly want to show you guys something. So I was looking at the dead cats, and then I was thinking to myself, we have 3 pages of cats that have gone to Star Clan at this rate since we started Luminous Clan, 4 seasons ago. And then I got curious and I was wondering, out of all of the cats that we have, how many of our clan-born cats, so members who we saw come into the series as kittens, they were born in the clan and then they died, how many of those cats actually made it to elderhood and were able to retire before they died? Because that tells me they lived a full life. And funnily enough, out of 3 pages of cats, I only found 4 cats, guys. 4 cats who were not founders, were not outsiders brought in, but were cats born in the clan, lived to elderhood, and then died. And those 4 cats are Buttercup Dusk, Plum Raven, Cloudfur, and Stone Speck. How wild is that? Buttercup Dusk, this little cat over here, who a lot of us know for his pink poppy, at least that's what I remember him for. He was definitely a favorite of mine. If we look at his family trees, out of everyone, out of his kits who didn't survive, I suppose he has... Hold on a second. Oh, these were his mates? Wait, what? He had that many mates? He had that many mates. Why did I think he had... Well, Plumber... Okay, never mind. I understand now. For a second, I was like, wait, what? No. Yeah, you can see he lived a full life. But I'm pretty sure Crocus Fade was his first love. And then after she died, he was paired up, I think, with Reed Daisy? And then with I can't remember the timeline. Actually, no, I think what happened was that... No, I think what happened is I might be misremembering this, but I'm pretty sure he was in love with Crocus Fade when he was very young. And then he was forced to break up with her to pair up with Ratfur, and then Ratfur died. At the same time, Crocus Fade died, on the same patrol. And then he was forced to become mates with Crocus Fade's sister, Reed Daisy, but he and Reed Daisy could not stand that. He broke it off, and then he was paired up with Stone Speck, and then he had Dayprance, and then, that's right, later on in his life, Plum Raven, who was Stone Speck's mother, fell in love with him. This is complicated, isn't it? And then he took her on as a mate as well, even though he never loved her. It was mainly for companionship. But yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, I was saying, He lived a very full life. Out of even his parents, siblings, his grandparents, obviously these guys were, the founding cats. Slowfleck was one of the founding cats. But that's kind of interesting. Buttercup Dusk and his mate, Stonespeck, the last one he was in love with. Crocus Fade was the first love he had, his young love, and then Stonespeck was his second and last love that he had a child with. But it's kind of crazy that Buttercup Dusk and Stonespeck, they both lived a very full life. They were both born in the clan. They basically aged up into elders, and then they died. So there was Buttercup Dusk, there was Stonespeck. Hold on a second, oh my goodness. No. We want to go back to the Star Clan cats. Yeah, and then Stonespeck over here. And Stonespeck, her sister as well, Cloudfur, was one of the cats who, same thing, made it to elderhood and lived a very full life, which is such a huge contrast to this little sibling of theirs. I think this was one of their sisters, Pale Kit, who died when she was, a kitten. I think she had like a cough or some sort of sickness, and she died as a kitten. So within that litter, you had that, and then you had someone live to elderhood. That is crazy. And even for, hold on a second, where is she? Plumraven. Now, Plumraven, her parents were two of the founders. That's right, and she lived a very full life. Right, and so did, obviously, Buttercup Dusk, one of her later mates. But her siblings didn't. They didn't live full lives. Two of her daughters, actually. That's interesting. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, two of her daughters, they lived full lives. So it's all kind of within this one little family. Very interesting. But those literally are the only 4 cats. Out of 3 pages of cats that we have had go to Star Clan, only 4 of them were born in the clan as kittens, lived a full life, and died as elders. Kind of blows my mind. But okay, that was a lot of rambling. But sometimes I get very curious about what's going on in the family trees, So let's go to the leader's den. Finally. Wait. Who's gonna go to the gathering? No one can do anything. Who's gonna go to the gathering? I don't know. Let's roll the dice, though. Okay, we have a 1 on the D10, so that's Lie Clan, and we have 8 on the D8, so that's Praise, but, nothing's gonna happen. No one can do anything. Let's skip a moon, though. Okay, Luminous Clan does not have enough healthy medicine cats. Cats will be sick/hurt for longer and have a higher chance of dying. Despite the additional focus of the clan, neither prey nor herbs could be gathered. Luminous Clan doesn't have enough prey for the next moon. Lie Clan's cats keep their distance from Luminous Clan during the gathering. No matter what tack Mousestripe tries, Lie Clan's leader doesn't seem receptive. Perhaps this alliance is weakening for reasons he isn't aware of. So apparently Mousestripe went to the gathering, even though he was also grieving. Lie Clan relations have worsened. Okay, Mousestripe curls up in his nest, numb to the other cats beside him. There's a hole inside his heart now that he feels he could never again be filled. And okay, so Mousestripe obviously was able to pull himself together, losing his aunt, and he realized, I have to go to the gathering, and he went to the gathering. But he's the mediator, so he can't go out on patrols anyways. We're still screwed. Okay, let me take a look at my kittens before I potentially lose them. Okay, Aspen Kit, super cute with his gray eyes now that it's opened up. Apparently he is now not a bullying kitten, but a know-it-all, and very quick to help. He's still stuffed, which makes me happy, but he's really cute. I really love his coat coloring. We have his brother, Light Kit, who is still charming with an active imagination. He's also stuffed, thank goodness, with his really cute yellow eyes, very bright against his coat. And then the one I was super curious about, Ashen Kit, who is still an attention seeker, a lover of stories with that gray and gold eyes and Bengal pelt. You know what? I'm wondering if Ashen Kit being an attention seeker also comes down to the fact that she has these really unique heterochromia eyes, and all the other cats, they give her attention for it, and she loves that she's so different. And one of her brothers has yellow eyes, one of her brothers has gray eyes, but she has kind of both. And not just gray and yellow, she has gray and gold. And then I imagine when she asks about, why she looks so different, obviously her father is going to tell her about her great-grandfather Godzilla who had those eyes, and it's the first time it's kind of popped up in the family. And I think because of that, she probably loves hearing stories about her great-grandfather. And that's why she's like a lover of stories. Ooh, that's cool. That's fascinating. Okay, so thankfully she's fully fed as well, which means the kittens might survive another struggle, but I don't know how it's gonna go for these other cats. Yeah, they're gonna have to get out of their grief soon, guys. We need non-medicine cats to get out of their grief, because we need to send cats out on patrol. But okay, let's look at the medicine cat then. Lupine Star was given Poppy as treatment for grief-stricken. Magpie Heart was given Poppy as treatment for grief-stricken. Sunchill was given Poppy as treatment for grief-stricken. Tornfern was given Poppy as treatment for grief-stricken. Mousestripe was given Poppy as treatment for grief-stricken. And Highfern was given Poppy as treatment for grief-stricken. So literally everyone is grieving and taking doses of Poppy. Okay, let's check out our relationships. Lupine Star does something brave with Ash and Kit's support. Lupine Star and Mousestripe share stories of a clanmate they didn't realize they both miss. Probably Stone Speck, because Mousestripe definitely was not mourning Pale Shade. Magpie Heart sees Lupine Star be kind to one of Magpie Heart's friends. Mousestripe asks Magpie Heart to speak up while chatting together. Sunchill and Light Kid plan all their days together, so Sunchill spending time with his great-grandson. Sunchill cheers Mousestripe up after a small disagreement, so him spending some time with his son. Tornfern is easily swayed by Mousestripe's words. Okay, that's really cute. Tornfern didn't realize how generous Highfern could be. We were kind of saying that, she was a little bit jealous of her grandchildren because they were taking some of her son's attention away from her, but maybe she's realizing that Highfern is doing his best to kind of give enough time to all his family members now. Mousestripe realizes that he and Aspen Kit have had a lot of the same hardships. Light Kit saves the funniest jokes for Highfern. Aspen Kit feels like Lupine Star wasn't listening to him. Aspen Kit smacks the spider off of Light Kit. So Aspen Kit over here, he was the... Hold on a second. He was the know-it-all, right? He was the know-it-all. And his brother was the charming one, if I'm not mistaken. So he is smacking a spider off his charming brother. Ashen Kit is pretending to fight off badgers with Light Kit, so the brothers are playing together, which is... Wait, no, Ashen Kit is the sister. Sorry, Ashen Kit is the sister. Aspen and Ashen are very similar. But yeah, Ashen Kit is the sister, pretending to fight off badgers with Light Kit. I wonder how much of her great-grandfather stories are influencing her. The stories of... Actually, no, that's a grandfather, isn't it? Not great-grandfather. I think I was mixing stuff up. Hold on a second. No, great-grandfather. Right, yeah, no, yes, I was right. Because Highfern, father. Tornfern, grandmother. Yeah, okay. So that's it. I wonder how much of her great-grandfather's stories... I mean, yes, it's not good that he was warmongering, but how much of his stories is influencing her to encourage her older brother Light Kid to get into fights and stuff and pretend they're at war with the badgers. It's kind of cute though. It's kind of cute. Okay, let me cut the recording here and we'll continue in the cat list. Okay, let's continue with the cat list. The first thing I want to check, of course, is loyalties. I think we have had some shifts. So, within our loyalties, Aspen Kit and Ashen Kit, the two cats with the closest sounding names, they have both actually become acquainted with Lupine Star, and they look up to her so much right now. They think she's so cool and so fascinating that they have decided that they are her loyal fans. So that's what we have with these two. However, Light Kit, he is still following in his father's footsteps of, being an anti-loyalist, and I find that fascinating because one thing I didn't check last time was who Highfern favored among his children the most. And if we look at his relationships, he actually favors Light Kit, his charming middle son, the most out of all of the kittens. And it's interesting that Lightkit, the one he favors, is the one who is following his father in being an anti-loyalist, whereas the other two, they're a bit more impressionable when it comes to Lupine Star. So very fascinating over here. Now, of course, we've got no mediation or anything that we need to do or work on. So let's just see what everyone's doing for the day. And we know we can't even send anyone out on patrol, but let's go and do this. Lupine Star is grooming intensely in clear view of everyone in camp. Sunchill is craving the taste of shrew. Everyone's hungry. Tornfern is relieved. Leaf Bear's finally over. Leaf Bear's over, but it is still Leaf Bear in your food stores, let me tell you. Mousestripe worries about losing Aspen Kit too. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's already worried about losing his granddaughter. I think he knows how serious the situation of the clan is. He's looking around himself, knowing that, you know, he can't go out hunting, and that's not within his responsibility and jurisdiction. But he also knows that the clan desperately needs food. The kittens are young, too young to go without sustenance, and he doesn't know if this blessing they got is going to last much longer and is very worried. Highfern is soaking in the new leaf warmth. Magpie Heart is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Aspen Kit recently took a tumble off of a log. Light Kit is relieved Leaf Bear's finally over. So Light Kit, you were hanging out with who? You were hanging out with Tornfern, your grandmother. Okay, so Light Kit was hanging out with his grandmother. And Ashen Kit is asking older cats how kids are born. Ashen Kit? I feel like she wouldn't realize how hurtful this question would be to her father, Highfern, because, you know, her mother was lost during the birth. And I think because these particular kittens, they never got to spend time with their mother, right? They didn't even know their mother. Often we've had cats who even survive for like 1 moon or something before they pass away. No one's actually died during the birth. So they would have no reference for a mother figure, I think. And so for them, it would be curious, like, if they just have one parent, then how are they born? Maybe they would misunderstand that their father is the one who gave birth to them. And then they would, you know, Hyphen would explain that, no, your mother gave birth to you. And then they would say, but where is she and why isn't she here? And so I can see how Ashen Kit would have those particular questions because, you know, she loves stories. She wants to know more about herself and she wants to know more about her history. But okay, with patrols, guys, things are looking bad. We have 0 prey because we didn't even find anything with the focus, and we need 15.5. Every single cat over here is like not full. They're hungry in some way. Lupine Star is satiated at 66. Sunchill is satiated at 66. A lot of these cats are. Hyphen is full at 83. Magpie Heart is actually hungry at 50. The kittens are still stuffed. So I guess with the little food that we did have in the last moon, everyone jointly decided that the kittens needed food more, and so they just gave it to the youngsters, but the older cats are suffering. But oh, the clan is falling apart. If like, aside from Tornfern can flip and mourn as long as she wants, but we actually need Hyphen, Sunchill, and Lupine Star to get out of mourning, because no one else can go out and hunt right now. Magpie Heart is an elder, he's retired, he's not going to be able to help. So he and Tornfern, you know, they can mourn as long as they want, but we need the other 3 to get out there and start doing some hunting, bring us some food. But okay guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.